Hello, 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 and welcome to my channel. My name is Kimmy Siegel, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about vibration and frequency, okay? Recently I've been going down a bunch of rabbit holes, knowledge-wise, okay, because I like to know where things came from, okay? You know, maybe who was the first person to post this or that or the other thing. Excuse me. Anyway, did you know, are you aware that the human body vibrates between 3 and 17 hertz? Did you know that? I did not know that. Okay? I thought that listening to Abraham and all these other teachers that our human bodies vibrated at different levels according to where we are, spiritually, emotionally, physically. However, that is not the case, okay? All human bodies vibrate between 6 and 17 hertz. I know, I'm looking at my notes. I have notes in front of me because, you know, when you go down the rabbit holes, you got to take notes. So anyway, we all vibrate pretty much at the same hertz, okay? We all do. So what is happening? What is being put out into the universe? We're going to be talking about frequencies, okay? And frequencies differ, okay? And you know this by listening to, you know, music and whatnot, okay? You know this already. Frequencies differ. And I have to get comfortable here. So, I went down a couple of little rabbit holes. And I found a thing done by Abraham Hicks from the book Ask and It Is Given, okay? And it's the emotional guidance scale, okay? Since we all vibrate at the same frequency, okay, what frequencies are we sending out into the universe that either helps us or hinders us, okay? Now, remember, right at the get-go, wherever you are today, okay, is perfectly okay, all right? And I want to explain this as I go along as best as I can, okay? So I found the emotional guidance scale. Unfortunately, I ran out of ink for my printer, and I'm not able to print this up right now. If you follow me in Facebook on Rainbow Journey, I will post the emotional guidance scale there, okay? Rainbow Journey, the group. Anyway, I was amazed at what I was finding here, okay? We all vibrate at the same thing, but it's our frequencies that we're putting out into the world that either helps us in our manifestations or it doesn't, okay? So I'm going to go through some of the emotional guidance scale here, okay? Well, I'll show you what I wrote. I wrote it down, okay? I did write it down, all right? And I know it's backwards, but I'm going to be posting this later, all right? Okay, so, the emotional guidance scale. Number 1 through 7 are the manifesting zone, okay? The feeling good zone, okay? And number 1 is joy, appreciation, empowered, and love. Number 2 is passion. Number 3 is enthusiasm. Number 4 is optimism. Number 4, excuse me, I skipped. Number 4 is positive expectation beliefs. Number 5 is optimism. Number 6 is hopefulness. And number 7 is contentment. These are the manifesting zones, okay? The feel-good zones. Okay, now we go down to the not-so-good feeling zones. Okay, number 8, boredom. Number 9, pessimism. Number 10, frustration, irritation, impatience. Number 11, overwhelmment. Number 12, disappointment. Number 13, doubt. Number 14, worry. Number 15, blame. Number 16, discouragement. Number 17, anger. Number 18, revenge. Number 19, hatred, rage. Number 20, jealousy. Number 21, insecurity, guilt, unworthiness. Number 22, fear, grief, depression, despair, powerlessness. Wow. Okay? So these are frequencies, okay? And they're listed in numerical order, okay? Number 1, joy and love being the highest. Number 22, fear, grief, depression, despair, and powerlessness being the lowest. Now, here's the catch, okay? We feel all these things, okay? And it's very important, let's say if today you're in a place of discouragement, okay? It's very important to acknowledge your feelings. Okay, your feelings are the directors. Your feelings are the directors on your path of enlightenment, okay? If you ignore your feelings of discouragement, we're just using that one for instance, okay? Excuse me. Oh, everything's in bloom and my allergies are kicking in. And we're gonna kick them out. Anyway, if you're in a place of discouragement today, it's very, very important not to repress that, okay? Because when you repress your feelings, okay, you're stuffing them down into your body. And this can cause a host of different things that can happen mentally, spiritually, emotionally, or physically, or all of the above, okay? So acknowledge where you are on this emotional scale, okay? I find this scale very, very helpful. I have been practicing positivity, I would say for the last 10 years, okay? And just for me, okay, I noticed, let's see, yesterday I was cleaning, okay? Yesterday I was cleaning, so I was just in a contentment mode, okay? And that lasted the whole day. I was content doing what I was doing. I manifested a very clean house and a nice space behind me. uh, today I woke up pretty happy. Didn't know what I was going to do today. You know, I had my coffee, did my morning routines. Didn't really know where I was going. And then, you know, Spirit said, you know, let's go down this vibrational rabbit hole. Okay, so I did. And I spent a couple of hours having my coffee and checking out everything about vibrations and frequencies. Okay, so as I was saying, something happened. My cat got a boo-boo on the side of his head, okay? And it was healing so nicely. It was. And he decided he was going to scratch it, the scab off, okay? And I saw it, and I literally, instantly became very, very frustrated and irritated, okay? We oscillate, okay? And this is where the contrast comes in, okay? We oscillate in a 24-hour period from feeling happiness, enthusiasm, and then boom, down to frustration and irritation, impatience. Now the kitty cat is going to be fine. I put medicine on it and he's going to be fine. And I realized it, you know, I realized what I was doing. I caught it, okay? I caught it in my head. And I changed it around, okay? And how do you do that? You think better feeling thoughts, okay? Now, the path of least resistance was, okay, we're going to put medicine on it and he's going to feel much better, okay? And that made me feel much better. So now I'm back up to contentment and hopefulness, okay? The whole point of this today is, sorry, my doggy's barking at people walking down the street. The whole point of this today is, where are you on the emotional guidance scale, okay? If you're feeling frustrated, irritated, or impatient like I was, okay, examine those thoughts. It's okay to feel that way. This is where the contrast is, and this shows you what you don't want in your life, okay? So, your feelings, okay, your thoughts and your feelings are connected, number one. Okay, your thoughts and your feelings are what you're putting out. This is the frequency that you're putting out to the universe. So you want to acknowledge how you're feeling, okay? And you want to accept and appreciate how you're feeling, okay? Because there's nothing wrong with any of these feelings except from, well, never mind. I'm not going to get into that. That's my own thoughts. There's nothing wrong with any of these feelings, okay? It's just a matter of how long do you want to stay in this feeling. I did not want to stay in the frustration, irritation, impatience frequency. I did not want to stay there. So I chose the path of least resistance, okay? So what could be the path of least resistance for you? After you acknowledge and accept and appreciate the way you're feeling, because you're a human being, okay? And human beings oscillate from all of these feelings, these frequencies, okay? We oscillate from one frequency to another, to another, to another. I mean, if it was a perfect world, I would love to stay in the joy, appreciation, empowered, and love frequency all the time, okay? But that doesn't happen, okay? Realistically, that doesn't happen. It does happen less frequently, okay, when you catch these things. And by catching these things, I mean catching those thoughts as they come, okay? And then sitting with them for a minute or two. Maybe you have to sit with it longer. I don't know. Everybody is different, okay? So catching these thoughts, okay, these frequencies that you're putting out to the universe, okay, before they gain speed and momentum, okay, before they gain speed and momentum. Because if they gain speed and momentum, then you are going to be manifesting more like frustration, irritation, and impatience. You're going to be manifesting more things like this into your life. So catching these thoughts, okay, and this does take practice. I'm not going to lie to you. It takes work on our part, okay? I wish that it was all fairy dust and you could just go boom and everything would be all better, but it doesn't work that way. And the human body doesn't want it to work that way. You want to be able to feel what you feel and not feel bad about what you feel. You know, if you're feeling guilty because of the feelings that you're having, you're human. You're supposed to have these feelings. So I don't know if this is making sense to you guys. Maybe I'll write it down. I like to write. I like to write what Spirit's showing me and how to deal with it. Okay, so anyway, I hope this makes sense for you guys. I invite each and every one of you to go down your own little rabbit hole and do the work, okay? Do the research, okay? Research can be fun, and the rabbit holes are great, you know? Always learning something new is fantastic. What I took from this today was that I want to stay. Where are we? I want to stay in this general area, okay? So I am going to be paying a lot more attention to when my frequency takes a dip, okay? To when contrast is introduced into my day, okay? And I always take 24-hour days. You know, 24-hour days are perfect, okay? You can compartmentalize things into a 24-hour day without thinking too far into the future, which can cause anxiety and things like that, okay? So, like I said, what I took from this is I want to work more on staying up in the top 7, okay? But I also know that contrast will come, okay? Will come. And I am going to be working more on catching those frequencies that I don't want to put out to the universe, because I want to be in the manifesting zone, okay? I want to be in the contentment, hopefulness, optimism, positive beliefs, enthusiasm, passion, joy, appreciation, empowered, and love zone, okay? And I think we all want to be there. So, I hope you're all having a beautiful day. I hope this made some kind of sense to somebody. I send blessings of love and joy and happiness to you all on your journey, and may you be able to catch the frequency that you're sending out to the universe before it gains momentum. I love you and have a great day. Bye-bye.